demo for your water paint injection. So I want to pick 3 of my best photos. Right now I only have 1 subject, so we'll do 1. I need to make sure I crop it to an 8x10. And I don't want to see the sides of the glass. They look bad and it's crooked, so I'm going to grab it. I'm going to pull it up. I also don't want to see the tip of this. So I'm going to pull it in a little so I don't see the sides. Okay, great. I am going to do my basic adjustments. Turn on my clipping warnings on my blacks. I want this background to go pretty black. And if I can do that without a mask, I will. But you don't want to lose detail in the important areas. So I don't want the flower, like that is too much. So I'm gonna pull it back. I'm gonna set my white point. Right now it's underexposed. So I'm gonna pull my whites up. Red is bad. And then, so I'm making sure I don't clip out details in here when I pull it up, like that is too much. And shadows. Okay, then I can also sharpen it if I need to. So I'm gonna go all the way down to detail, sharpening. And you can see it's changing, it's making it look a little pixely, but it's changing the contrast between them. So I'm gonna sharpen just a little. You don't wanna make it look pixely, but I'm just sharpening it a little. And I'm also gonna turn up my clarity. Again, that is too much. I don't wanna clip out details. Turn this off. And then I want to make this color pop. So I need to make sure I clean up. I can do a curve and I want to make my color pop. So let's try a cone curve. So your default will be this. I'm going to click on this one and I am going to add a little contrast without clipping details. Just like cone curve. S curve. This is my shadows. I'm gonna make them go down. This is my midtones, stay in the middle. Highlights go up a little, but you don't want to clip out lots of important detail. Whoops. I'm gonna go back 1 step. Okay, so now I'm gonna play with the color. So I can do mixer. If I click on this little dot, it'll let me change the color however I think I need to. So I don't want to go too much. That's obviously unnatural. But you can adjust the color slightly if you would like. I'm going to try on this one. So this one's not quite what I want. I'm going to go to point color. I'm going to use the eyedropper. And I'm going to pick a color. And then I'm gonna change the hue just a little. So I wanted something that was more green than I'm getting here. So let's go to mixer. And I want my green to be more green, because green and red look better together. Okay, you see all these little dots. So there's 2 ways. You have to use a mask of some kind, and maybe I pick background, but the mask does not do a good job of masking the background without this. So I could try subject and mask just the subject. It's got the whole thing. So maybe I'll try inverting it so it's just the background. Still didn't do great. So I'm going to subtract. I'm going to try color range and see if it can get that. Subtract color range. And I don't think it's going to do a great job of this. So I would want to spend time. So I'm going to subtract brush and I want to get the mask off the important parts of the picture. and you would need to spend time making this look good. But then I could make the background more black. And if I turn down my like whites and my exposure, I could try and get all those little dots to go away. But this mask, you can tell it's not well done, so I would need to go in and fix it. The other thing I could do to get rid of all these little dots is right click, edit in Photoshop. I'm gonna edit a copy with Lightroom adjustments. And then I'm gonna Command J or right click, duplicate layer. So that did not do what I wanted to do. Duplicate layer, there it is. Okay, then I can try spot healing, and I'm gonna Command plus and zoom in a lot. I'm gonna make sure my hardness is at 0, sample all layers, and when I click, these little dots should just go away. And if it doesn't work, you can try clone stamp. So I could try, let's try the remove tool. So it's saying it doesn't work. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna try clone stamp. Come in. I froze my Photoshop. Clone stamp. Okay. There we go. Clone stamp. Hardness is at 0. I need to sample current and below. And this is the one where you have to hold Option and click. And then you can get rid of. So where that little X is, it is copying from. But I would need to go through and get rid of all of these little dots. All the little imperfections. And then when I'm done, I file save, and it's gonna send it back to my Lightroom. So there's 1, there's 2. This is the one I started getting rid of. So when you're done, before and after, I would want to clean up this mask a little bit. Make sure you screenshot this whole thing. And then you also need to screenshot your mask and make sure you click on it and I can see what you did for each of them. Happy editing.